Congratulations to last week's winner, Comic Fam. We got more comics to discuss. What's good, Comic Fam? We got single-digit record breakers to discuss. The comics that didn't quite make our Hot 10. And you know we're talking about Gem Mint, who's joining me on the mic today. How you feeling?
I'm feeling good, Tom. Thanks for asking, and I can't wait to talk about these top 10 honorable mentions. They didn't exactly have enough sales, but they had some big record breakers.
Slap that like, hit the subscribe button. You know we have a giveaway on deck, and at the list at number 10, we're talking Doc Samson. We're talking She-Hulk Spec. We're talking a 9.8 sale back in August hitting $3,840. Back in 2019, this book could have been secured for $2,500. We knew price correction was inbound. Jeb, dude, come on, come back to the mic.
Oh. Yeah, that's right. We got a CGC 9.0. This book sold for $400 in May, and it's up a staggering 125%, now selling for $900.
Let's take a look at number 9 on the list because we have TMNT number 5, the second print. This is a run that people have been actively hunting for, but not just the first prints, the second prints. These issues are drastically underpriced in the market. Members are hunting for these in back issue bins and finding a lot of success. And with such a glorious wraparound cover, it makes sense why these highs are going to the moon.
That's right, guys. We're talking Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles issue 5, the second printing, and you're right, that wraparound cover by Kevin Eastman is glorious, especially in a slab where you can see the front and back of it, preserving that CGC 9.8, which, by the way, only sold for $600 back in August of 2020. It's up 150% with this new record-breaking sale, selling for $1,500.
Driving our way over to number 8, we have Detective Comics 48. And although Batman drove an automobile for quite some time, it wouldn't be until this issue that he would refer to it as the Batmobile.
And it's the first time we get the mention of Gotham City in Detective Comics. Now, I'm not really a big Golden Age fan, but I love some Golden Age Batman books and so many notable issues. We're talking about a CGC 6.0. The book sold for just $922, but we're talking about back in 2013. This record-breaking sale puts it up 171%, now selling for $2,500.
These Golden Age books don't show up in the marketplace often, and when they do, buyers are hunting and ready to throw money down. Just like number 7 on the list, for the first time, 2 different characters heavily spec'd upon, one confirmed for the MCU, and the other just last week being heavily rumored. We have Mark Spector Moon Knight, issue 25, the first team-up of Moon Knight and the Ghost Rider, the superhero meeting the macabre.
Fan favorite, cult following characters. So cool to have their first team up, and you can see why this 9.8 is breaking records. It sold for just $65 back in September, but people are starting to catch wind of this book. This record-breaking sale puts it up 185%, now selling for $185. We're going to keep the Turtles train moving with number 6 on this list. We're talking about TMNT issue 14, another wraparound cover. This one's inspired by the film The Untouchables, an homage, if you will.
A book that does not come up very often, especially at a 9.8. The last time it sold was back in 2016 for $206. It's up 232%, selling for an all-new high of $684 this week. And we're going to keep the TMNT train rolling even further because we have another second printing butt of TMNT issue number 1.
TURTLE Power. That's right, the CGC 5.0 sold for $176 back in June. It's up 298%, now selling for $700 for the second print.
Yeah, but there were only 6,000 of these printed. And next on the list, we have a fan suggesting to Jim Shooter something that should happen in the Marvel Universe in comics. Maybe Peter Parker could get a new suit. Maybe it could be black. We have Marvel Age issue number 12.
Man, Marvel Age 12 previewing this sketch of the new Spider-Man costume, this stealthy black suit that was submitted by fan Randy Schuler, who Jim Shooter famously paid $220 for the design. I'm sure that Randy was happy to get the money back in the day, but man, it seems like he should be owed a little bit more. We're talking about the 9.8. This book sold for $110 back in 2018, and it's up now 329% with an all-new record-breaking sale of $472.
Keep in mind, this list of 10 comics is part of a larger list of 20 found on the best comic app in existence. We're talking key collector comics. Utilize the code TOM101, unlock a free 2-week subscription, support what we do, get access to a wealth of information, cataloging your comic books, getting suggested pricing, and at the list at number 3, we have more Moon Knight to discuss. We have Mark Spector Moon Knight issue 36.
An amazing Punisher cover obliterating the Moon Knight logo above. Plus, we have Mark Spector's brother, Randall Spector, who becomes Shadow Knight.
Punisher acting like he's Beta Ray Bill. A 9.8 back in May going for $50 is up 356%, proving Moon Knight spec is real, selling for an all-new high of $205 this week. And at number 2 on the list, we're talking TOS. We're talking Tales to Astonish, issue number 63.
Check out the big brain on Brad. I mean, the leader, the first appearance and the origin of the leader. Somebody's speculating out there that we're going to see one of Hulk's most notable foes sometime soon. A CGC 8.0 sold for $235 back in May of 2020. But Tom, you got to hit him with the new sale.
She-Hulk spec is real indeed, up 411% this week, selling for an all-new high of $1,200.
Before we jump into number 1, and it's a fun one, guys, make sure that you're subscribed to the channel, hit that like if you're enjoying the content, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss a video.
Let me know what you think about this list in the comment section below, Comic Fam. It'll enter you to win a Peach Momoko Virgin Variant TMNT110, the first Last Ronin in preview. And do yourself a solid. Subscribe to Gem over on GemMintCollectibles. Link in the description. He did an unboxing, a review of a Thor statue that is 1/3 the size of a human being. The thing is over 30 inches. You have to check this out. It's massive.
All right, guys, number 1 on the list, you know it had to be some Suicide Squad goodness with a character that arguably stole the show. We're talking about Detective Comics 300, the first appearance of the Polka Dot Man.
Hot damn, David Dalsmachian, the true multiverse character. This guy's been in so many different movies, and his rendition of Polka Dot Man, he became the superhero that was inside of him. And although he didn't live, it doesn't matter. We have a 6.5 that could have been secured for $50 back in 2013, up 1,200% this week, selling for an all-new high of $650.
Yeah, man, I don't know what's scarier, an enormous kaiju Starro or Polka Dot Man's mom. Tom, go ahead and end it.
Absolutely, Gem. Comic Fam, as always,
geek responsibly and stay minty fresh.
Enough said. Comic Fam, we got 2 other videos for you to check out. I appreciate you taking time out of your day to watch our content, but we made it for you, so keep it going. Pick whichever one you want, and have a great week.